This is Outside the Round with Matt Burrill, a Raise Rowdy podcast.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Outside the Round with me, Matt Burrill. Today, a very special guest, a longtime homie of the family.
Absolutely.
Last time I had him on the podcast, we were in my old buddy Tyler Lassard's living room. And now we're in the studio almost 6 years later. It's Kameron Marlowe. Big dog, how you doing?
I'm doing so good, man. Thank you for having me.
Dude, thank you for coming on here, man.
No, this is awesome.
It's been awesome watching where your life has gone since we last sat down, bro.
Dude, it's straight down. Just like, no, kidding. No, it's been awesome, man. Life is crazy right now. Just knowing like what I used to do to like being able to like make music full time is like the biggest dream come true. And I'm blessed to do it, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, man, because last time we had sat down, we were talking about you making the move out here from North Carolina.
Yeah, you're not
We were
kidding.
talking about giving you up, like coming out. You guys were playing me demos of stuff that had
man.
come out in like work tapes and everything. And since then, man, you've toured all over the country. You've signed your record deal. You've gotten to do all this cool stuff, bro.
It has been nuts. We just got back from Europe, which was sick. Yeah, that was our second time over there. Those fans are incredible.
I was gonna ask, man. So I've never been to Europe. I've been out of the country once, but it was like bougie trip with the girlfriend to like St. Lucia. So that doesn't really. It kind of counts as getting out of the country, but it's not like going to Europe. What are the European country fans like?
Dude, they're rabid. They're rabid for it. Germany, that's my favorite spot. I will go play Germany anytime they want me to be there, man. I love them so much. Also Scotland. Scotland. Yeah, dude, it's awesome out there. The people, like the culture, everything about it, man. Europe is so fun. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot more, but yeah, I would say London and Scotland and what was that one?
Germany.
Yeah, Germany. Those are my top three.
And you're a guy that's been touring heavily for years now.
Dude, it never stops.
Talk about the adjustment of touring, doing a European tour versus just getting in the. Are you in a bus now?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Versus like getting in the bus and just going with the guys here in the States.
Well, we still were on a bus over there, but you actually never get adjusted. I don't feel like. Like by the time you're like really waking up, the show is over, and then you like have to ride that high of walking off stage, and then you just go until like 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then fall asleep, and then wake up and do it all again. I feel like I never actually got adjusted until the last day of the last show, and then like I went to bed at a normal time, and then I had to go back to like here, obviously, and then completely screwed up again.
And you're completely screwed up.
Yes.
It's just constant jet lag.
All the time.
Just
man.
where am I?
Yes, all the time, dude.
That's wild, bro. But how's life been? You're getting married, right? Has that happened
I already
already?
got married.
You already got
In
married.
June, yeah, man. So
You're a married man.
about to come up on a year, man.
Wow.
It's been awesome. Honestly, it's knock on wood. It's been kind of easy. Like we lived together before, and like we knew it was gonna happen, and like life's good, you know, like no complaints at all, man. We're just living.
Shout out your lovely wife real quick, because Megan's a real sweetheart,
Megan
man.
is the best.
Takes a special lady to be with a touring country music artist.
Yeah, I don't know how she does it, to be honest with you, because I don't know if I could. Yeah, I would say our life is very different. She obviously works in the music industry as well. Yeah. So she gets it from that side, but like, it's got to be. I mean, I know it's rough on her. Like when I'm gone for like a month at a time, like going over to like the West Coast, or if I go over to Europe or something. But she tries to get out when she can and like ride the bus with us, which is always a blast.
Yeah, man. And I think that the whole living with your significant other before getting married, like I'm getting
kind of a cheat code.
I'm getting ready. I've never lived with a significant other before. The plan right now is for me to move in with my girlfriend in the fall.
There you go.
Because it's like moving. It seems like the moving in before getting married, you kind of have to realize you can be around each other.
Give me
some
three
tips.
things.
Give me some tips, Cam. Give me some tips.
Keep the toilet seat down.
Okay.
All right. Keep the lights off. Keep just like if you leave a room, you better turn the daggum light off. Don't leave them on. And then, if just keep your clothes in the right place. If you can keep your clothes in the right area, dude, I feel like that's 95% of the arguments, and after that, you're good. You're
no shirts or boxers on the floor. Everything has a spot.
Pick up the bathroom, make sure all that's clean. But yeah, dude, I remember my first house in town. It was an absolute frat house. And she came by one time, and I was embarrassed. Like, I had deep cleaned this house, and it still wasn't clean. And I was so embarrassed. I was like, I promise, I got two other roommates that are just as bad about this as I am. But hey, we're going strong now.
Yeah, dude. And I feel like that's like, looking back, there's I feel like everyone experiences that frat house energy and that frat house mentality when they first move here.
Oh, dude, we were idiots, man. We had on top of our cabinets, we had just all the bottles of alcohol that we
Yeah, bro, that's a staple.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even drink, and I was helping my roommate Dakota at our apartment in Spring Hill put the bottles of Jack up on top of the kitchen cabinets.
But I remember leaving that house like the day that we moved out, and we left those bottles up there because I didn't want to climb up there and get them. And I looked at them, and I was like, man, that's probably quite a few years off my life that I have consumed in this house.
But those are the memories. Think of all the songs that came out of you living with those guys.
All the songs I wrote at that house.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Yeah, I think I wrote a lot of that first record at that house. It's crazy.
Where in town was that?
Donaldson.
Oh, Donaldson.
Yeah.
That's a great spot. I feel like Donaldson and Antioch really put some hair on your chest when you first moved.
Yeah, you
go hang out at Shooters, bro.
Yes, Shooters was awesome. There was another one that was kind of out in Mount Juliet that we'd go to. It was a dart bar. Shooters.
Another one, Shooters, that was out there.
Shooters
is the one by the water park that's like on the Hermitage Donaldson border.
That's not the one I'm thinking of.
They do like the micro wrestling and shit gets weird at Shooters.
I
Yeah,
haven't been to that
shit
Shooters.
gets weird at Shooters.
Okay, I was thinking of another one. I can't remember what it was called. But it was a great bar.
Yeah,
great time.
Yeah, man. There's all those memories that you make, man.
Absolutely.
It's crazy. So, talking about the music real quick. A lot has come out since we last sat down,
sure,
brother,
man.
and you've gotten to go out and do a bunch of crazy things. I mean, getting to do shows with Wallen and Riley and Laney and Kane and Thomas Rhett, and you were just overseas with Brooks and Dunn. Like, just talk about like looking back to where your life is now.
I think it's all been like a very fast-paced kind of lifestyle. But when I was, like you said, when I was out with Brooks and Dunn, I think that was the first time I was like, oh, man, this is really, like, I finally like slowed down for a second and just kind of took it all in because Brooks and Dunn was my first concert I ever went to.
Yeah.
And then I was opening up for them. And it was like, man, this is a wild full circle moment. It's pretty freaking cool, man. I'm blessed.
What are Ronnie and Kix like? Did you get to have some interactions with them?
I did. They're just as cool as you would think they were. Like they really are just like normal down to earth guys, and then they get up on stage and like Ronnie was wearing these little like John Lennon glasses, and I was like, you know what? If I wore those, I would look like an idiot. But it's Ronnie Dunn; he can do what he wants.
He can do whatever the hell he wants.
He's gonna go up there and sing "Hard Working Man," and he's gonna kill it, and it doesn't matter what he's
And
doing.
the crowd reaction to those guys, decades after they started doing this thing.
Legends, dude. They're absolute legends. Yeah, I hope to be like them one day, but I've got a long way to go.
Yeah, man, you and your band put on a great show, and that's something that I've said to people when they ask about you. I'm like, you go to a Cam Marlowe show, it's undeniable, bro.
I appreciate
And the
it.
last time I saw you was actually at Cahoots
Oh, good God.
in Lebanon.
Oh, man.
Talk about spots in town.
Yeah, buddy. That place was something. I actually really enjoyed that bar. But I'm sorry, what were you saying?
No, I was going to say, because that was kind of a throwback for you. Like, you had been playing some bigger rooms and had gone back and played that show. And that's like a smaller, honky-tonk kind of place.
Well, I do that to myself because I just love playing. Like, I don't want to take time off. I want to play 5 days a week. I feel more like myself when I'm on stage than just walking around, you know? Like, that's where I feel like I thrive. So like my whole band, like to your point about them, man, I feel like our chemistry is what really creates the show. Really is what like gives it that life. Is because we've been playing together for 10 plus years now.
Yeah.
Like, and we've got two new members that are that weren't part of our original, but man, like they've just fit the spot. We know like everything about each other at this point. We've lived together more than most people have lived with their spouses at this point, you know? So it's like, it's a cool family thing, you know?
When did Jake start bringing out the cooler on stage? How long has that been a tradition? Is that cooler still on stage?
Oh, it's always on stage, man. It's always on damn stage. I love that guy to death, but that is his bit, and he's sticking to it, man. It's a whole thing. He actually hand paints them each night. Like the dedication is real.
It's a different cooler every night.
Cooler every night. He sells them at the merch table.
It's a different cooler every night. I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah, no, they're hand painted. They're numbered on the bottom. So, but he did it a weird way where like the zeros are the amount that he's actually done, and it's like 00000 number 1. So everyone thinks they have the first one ever. It's not. No, I'm bringing out his secrets right now.
Oh man, I love that though, and that's something that I'm sure your fan base, people try to be the first ones over there to buy the cooler.
Dude, they love it. I mean, I give it props. He's built a brand. You
Yeah.
can't say he hadn't built a brand.
But I feel like that's a huge thing for an artist to let their band guys be them too.
Oh, yeah.
For you to let your boys be your boys.
Oh, dude, that's the whole thing, man. Everybody's got so much of their own like personality on stage, and I feel like that again. That's something that's so cool about our band because I've seen other bands, and that's no shade to them, but I feel like a lot of bands just kind of like they're their own. Like they're not their own people. They're just like I work for the artist, and I go play my show, I play my notes, I stand here, and I don't get in the way.
They're hired guns.
Exactly. And again, nothing wrong with that. It's just I feel like there's a lot more charisma on stage if everybody can just have a good time. You can see it in the way that we play.
Yeah, man. And it's like you've always done a great job of giving them their moments too, and they're being like those medleys thrown in there, and they're just ripping the solos, man. And
100%.
it's been a while, and you're heading out to Texas.
Yeah, back to Texas this week or next week.
What's it been like touring out there? Because I remember my first time when I was selling hats and T-shirts for the Muscadine Boys, and I was like, "Why isn't everybody in front of the stage?" Because it's like dance hall type of thing.
Yes,
it's a different culture
Very different vibe. Very different vibe.
what we have out here on the east side of the country.
But it is, they are a really cool fan base. It takes a minute for you to like. You need to tour Texas because you need to earn their respect. They're a listening crowd. They want to be impressed, and you got to go out there and impress them. So, like, we tour hard in Texas because we want them to enjoy themselves at our shows, you know? Like, we want to tour Texas just as much as we tour in Nashville or anywhere in the States, you know?
And you know it's working when they're dancing to the songs.
Oh, absolutely.
They
love a good swing dance song, man.
They want something to two-step to, bro.
Absolutely.
Whether it's a slow dance or I'm sure they're firing around during, like, Burn 'Em All or some of your more upbeat stuff.
Yeah, the upbeat stuff, man, they are out there. I love it, man. It's fun to watch.
That's awesome. Where in Texas have you gotten to go so far?
Oh, gosh, I can't think of anywhere in Texas we haven't been at this point. We haven't been out west Texas too much. I played a couple shows out there. I'd like to get back, though. I like that kind of like low desert like feel out there.
Towards like Lubbock and like
we just played Lubbock, which was super cool.
Where in Lubbock did you guys play?
Cook's Garage.
Oh, bro,
that place is sick. I want to know how much money they have in the signs at that place.
Yeah, dude,
those signs are ridiculous.
That's like when I think back to like American Pickers or one of those shows,
yes,
and they'd be so excited when they found like an old oil sign in
dude,
somebody's
they would go
shop.
Crazy over that spot.
Dude, they lose their mind. They'd sell their business to buy every sign at Cook's Garage.
They would, man.
Cook's is a special spot. Were you guys inside or outside?
We did inside.
You did inside?
Yeah,
the outdoor one where they have all those signs is freaking nuts, bro. And the way that they have just everything set up, you can tell they've been doing it for a while.
100%.
And that's my thing. I love going to venues that have stories. Like I love Coyote Joe's. I know that's like your home, man. I know that's home base.
I have had too many nights at Coyote Joe's. I love Coyote Joe's. I love Allen. The guy
Dude, shout out Allen.
Yeah,
Allen Presley, an absolute legend in the concert world.
But if I have to go back and play Coyote Joe's again, we can cut that out. But no, no, I really do love that bar. But it's a tough one for me because it's like it's home base, and everybody that I know comes to that show, and it's just like there's a lot. Before you get on stage.
It's like a Nashville show where it's like that hometown type of thing. But having that in your backyard has to be cool. Like to have 100%. Grown up with being able to watch country music live. Like not many people get that opportunity.
Oh, yeah. That's the first bar I snuck into.
Really?
It was. Who was playing that night? It wasn't Hauser.
Was it like Hauser?
It was a bigger guy.
Lee Bryce or Trace Atkins or
honestly
Toby. I'm trying to think of like the bigger, the larger human dude.
It was a bigger guy. I can't remember. It might have been Colt Ford, honestly.
Oh,
it might have been Colt Ford that night, and we snuck into that bar. I had my first fake ID.
Back in those hip hop days, bro.
Yeah, dude.
When Colt was playing "Crank It Up" and firing around, and his mic stand was the rifle.
Oh yes, I remember that.
It was like the rifle, and then like the wheel bearing. It might still be. It's been a while since I've seen Colt.
Same.
I'll have to ask him about that. But he had the rifle and then the flag draped over the rifle, and he was playing Answer to No One, and like those 2010 shows were so much fun.
Absolutely, man. Golly, that was a time. Time to be alive.
Yeah, man. It was a great time to come up as a country music fan.
Oh yeah.
Because now it's like to go to a show. I mean, you're one of the guys still crushing it on the club circuit, but it's like the shows have switched over to fully stadiums, festivals, and amphitheaters.
No,
you know, there's something about growing up and being able to go to those club shows.
Yeah, man. And you can see it in like the young kids' faces. Like you can tell when there's a kid there that like wants to be a musician because they just get dialed in. And I love that because I was that kid, like third row back, just staring. Like probably looked like I was having the worst time just like this, but I was just soaking it in, you know? Like I wanted to know every part that they were playing, like how they were going to transition to the next song, what was going to be the next song.
It's like a little leaguer going to Yankee Stadium or something and watching the guy that's playing their position and analyzing everything that they're doing.
Man, dude, I do it now. Like I'll go to like arena shows. Like I'll buy my own tickets to go to arena shows.
What was the last concert you went to?
It was actually a rock show. It was oh shoot, Lakeview was the first of 3.
Oh, is it Breaking Benjamin tour?
Breaking Benjamin tour. Yeah.
Sick.
Yes, and that was a sick show. And I had never seen Breaking Benjamin, and I haven't been to many rock shows. I love rock music, but I haven't been to many rock shows, and I'm all about it. Put it in my veins.
Yeah,
I love it.
And that was either the one where Stained or it was either Stained or Daughtry that was like in front of them. Because that tour, it was like Breaking Ben and then Stained or Daughtry and then the Lakeview Boys, Jesse and Luke.
Yes,
opening up. It's a great tour.
Oh, absolutely.
And that was here in Bridgestone.
It was
sick.
So, I think that was the last. I think so. I think that was the last one.
Yeah, my last concert at Bridgestone was Nickelback.
Oh, heck yeah. I went to that show.
Yeah, and we sat all the way up in perfect Raise Rowdy fashion. We didn't want to, we figured we probably could have asked to get good tickets or whatever. We had such a big group with us. Mm-hmm. We sat all the way up, like where you could like touch the ceiling, like level 300, but dead center. So you had like the dead center view. Oh, and it was awesome just watching all that pyro go in the air, man.
If you saw me there, you didn't, because I looked like a college girl at her first Morgan Wallen concert. I mean, I was really going in on some Nickelback songs, dude.
Bro, me too, man. I love it. Like,
I do too, man.
I love that era, and it's like that era led to the 2010s, like bro country stuff.
It really did.
Like Nickelback led to FGL, and the way people talk about that section of music,
Moy, man,
which we call butt rock.
Yeah.
We do our butt rock nights, and they're some of our favorite.
I bet so. I haven't actually gotten over there yet.
So the butt rock nights, we have country artists covering Nickelback, Creed, Three Doors, Limp Bizkit, Korn. We did the Crazy Town Butterfly, the Come My Lady, Come. We did that this past one that we did.
That's
and it's like those are a lot of fun, but yeah, it's like you wouldn't have the FGL like into the early Wallen, into Hardy if it weren't for that rock music. Absolutely. You know, there's so much of that crossover. And it's like for you, even growing up, it's like your voice translates to so many different things where it's like people that necessarily didn't grow up as country music fans hear one of your songs and they're hooked, bro.
Well, I feel like I have a lot of different influences. I listen to all kinds of different music. Like just on the way over here, I was throwing it back to like Ray Charles, and that's who I listen to a lot of the time. I listen to like butt rock, obviously. Yep. I know we just talked about that. A lot of old country music. That's like what really got me started. Like really wanting to like learn how to play guitar was like David Allen Coe with Grandpa, or freaking George Strait, obviously, Brooks and Dunn. We in Grandpa's truck, he had one CD that it was just played constantly, and it was a Brand New Man record.
Oh.
And I studied that record. Like I know that whole record note for note, freaking lyric for lyric. I don't even know my own songs the way that I know that record. But I just feel like I've come from so many different genres and like different influences that it just kind of all these different people taught me how to sing.
Yeah, man. And it's the storytelling in those throwback songs too. Yeah. Like the storytelling and all those tracks on that Brand New Man record.
Yeah, dude.
And that's what I'm sure led to you wanting to chase country songs.
Yeah, man. Story songs are a way to my heart. Like Lightning from Eric Church.
Yeah.
That's like probably one of my absolute favorite story songs of all time. I think that's a masterclass of writing.
Yeah, dude. How has the writing process changed for you from when you first got out here to now being a guy that's getting to play in front of thousands of people on any given weekend?
Dude, I have done a lot of writing with a lot of different people, and that's great. But I have found that writing with like one person is my bread and butter. Like I like this whole record I'm writing with a guy named Austin Goodloe, and
Austin's the man.
He's the freaking man.
He's the man. Shout out Austin Goodloe. He's unbelievable.
Dude, we have been like, it's been me, him, and then we'll pick a third, like another just great stout third, and we've just been kind of cycling that, and we just about got this record done, and it has been a ball, man. We just know exactly the intention of what we want the record to sound like, so we like basically have the song done by the end of the day. Like all worked up and everything and demoed out. So like all we got to do is really just like lay a fresh vocal on it, go send out some drums, and then it's done.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
That's cool. Because, yeah, it's like you come to town and it's kind of like speed dating where you go around and you try to just write with as many people as you can.
Yeah, and how do I say this? I feel like a lot of times in Nashville, I was like taught how to write. And I hate that because there was like a lot of like where you're like basically told, oh, well, you gotta write in this certain ways, and we got to make sure that it gets back to this and all. That was a very dumb way to say that, but I feel like I lost a lot of like my own writing style in that.
How old were you when you moved here?
I was 22.
Yeah, so you were a kid when you moved here.
Yeah.
You know, so you're probably getting in the room with guys or girls that are much older than you that
100%.
are like, we're gonna teach that we're gonna teach this artist as opposed to letting you kind of do what you want to do in that moment.
And there's some great lessons to be learned.
Yeah.
But there's also things that you like. There shouldn't be rules in songwriting.
No,
in my opinion,
it's a
man.
creative
It's a
art.
creative art.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Like, I don't want this like mathematical written song that's gonna work. You know, that's lame. I want it to work because it's so damn cool.
Yeah, yeah. You want the words or the story to be cool. You want that melody to where it just stays stuck in your head and stuck in other people's heads.
Exactly.
You know, it's making music it's like making a painting.
100%. I mean, you're literally writing down your feelings. How can you put that in a box?
Yeah.
I don't want to put that in a box, man.
Yeah, dude. So how many songs are we looking at for this new record? You got me excited now with the new music.
I don't know. I've done 16 on my past full lengths. I have a feeling there's going to be more this time. I'm not sure how many more.
Well, what's the break been like in between the last record and this one? How many years have gone by?
I think it was a year, and then I did like the sad songs for the soul thing.
Yep. Yeah.
Which was like a little project just for me because I got creatively burned out. I needed to just do something different.
Yeah, dude. Amen to you for doing that, man.
Appreciate
It's
it.
awesome to be able to do that.
So I did that, and then I think it's been 2 years since my last.
Yeah, so you got a lot of time. You've lived a lot of life. You've gotten married. Like a lot has happened to where you can't put it maybe into 16 songs. You might have to go a few extra.
You're not wrong, man. And like I said, writing with Austin has kind of like unlocked a different side of my brain to where we can just kind of go in and find these different ideas. And like some days we don't even have an idea to like bring to each other. We just kind of like sit there, find some cool guitar riff or something like that, and then we'll just start fresh and find an idea out of that, you know, and just be like, oh, what is I don't know, something, what does this mean kind of deal. And it's been cool to do that.
Yeah, dude. And something else that you've gotten to do is you've gotten to do some duets with some folks that have I know you knew.
Exploded.
I know you. Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I know
Both
that
of
you.
them.
Yeah, and they're two folks with Megan Maroney and Ella Langley that I got to have on this podcast. Like when I had you in 2020, I had Megan in 2022, and I think I had Ella like a few weeks before you, like because her and I used to play kickball together during COVID. You know, so what's it? I mean, you're someone where your voice does the talking, you know, like you're an incredible vocalist. And I know you get told that all the time, but to be at that time, those two young girls were coming up as artists.
Absolutely.
And they still look back and say like that those songs meant a lot to them and they were so excited at the time. Like, so what was it like kind of getting to cut songs with those two early on, like with two young females that had just moved to town?
Well, Megan, she just hit me up and was like, I would love to have you like do this separate version of Fix You 2.
Did you actually play quarterback? No. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, were you like
see-
Kyler Murray? Kyler Murray
I was
just
gonna
running
say, I
around?
can't even see over the line, dog. No, there ain't no shot. I'd be rocked quick. Better have a hell of an O-line. No, dude. She actually wrote all that, and she just sent it to me, and I was like, hell yeah, like let's rock it.
Yeah.
And dude, we had a blast like cutting that song. And then Ella, me and her, we went in and we wrote the whole Strangers thing with Will Bundy and Chase McGill. And it was her idea. And golly, I mean, it was a fun day. Like, it was one of those ones where we're like, when we finished up, we were like, we know we got something on our hands with this one. And like, those days are always special when you like, it all comes together kind of deal.
Yeah.
So I was blessed to have that song for sure.
Yeah. And I remember you two both being at country concert in Fort Loramie, Ohio. And singing that song together.
Absolutely.
At the saloon stage.
Yes,
that side
dude,
stage.
that was lit. I forgot about
And
that.
that's like that festival. I don't know if you know the history of Nick's talked to you about this. That's where Raised Rowdy started, was
Really?
at that festival. Nick's been going there every year since 2012. The idea of Raised Rowdy came from Nick and his friends blacking out at that festival.
I love that.
And now we host the camper party every year, and we're involved in that festival year after year.
That's a good one. There's some really bad festivals out there, but that's like one of the ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like people like the Midwestern folks are just different. And that
Dude,
festival's
100%.
family owned, and it's been running for this is their 45th year.
No kidding. And that's Ohio, isn't it?
Ohio, yeah. Fort
dude.
Lauderdale, Ohio. It's BY.
Ohio is like the most rabid country fan base I have ever seen in my life. I love playing Ohio. It is freaking awesome, man.
Yeah, the Bluestone in Columbus.
Dude, that's one of the coolest venues
Singing in a church, bro. Your acoustics have to be nuts in there.
ever. I appreciate it. That was one of my favorites. Where was the other one? Dusty Armadillo.
Oh, Dusty with that low ceiling, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of where we just played. Was great.
There's the Thirsty Cowboy in Medina.
I don't think I've done that. We did Kimball Live. That one's a really great venue.
Okay, I don't think I've been to that one.
I think that's right next to the college.
Okay.
So that one's freaking.
And then
sick.
there's Bricks in Oxford at Miami of Ohio. I don't know if you ever went through and did that one.
there.
I haven't been there either. I know it's crazy though. The Miami of Ohio kids like to party.
Yeah, dude.
And then there's Lori's Roadhouse.
I know Lori's. I never played Lori's, but I've seen that.
That's one that's been around. There's just all these old like honky tonks, man. But yeah, Ohio is a special spot where
they get down.
They love country music, and that country concert festival is BYOB in the main area.
Damn, I didn't know that.
It's BYOB.
No wonder they were having such a good time.
If it's in a plastic, if it's not a glass bottle, you can bring it in. So people make like the Borgs, like they'll take like the gallon water jugs, pour out the water.
Damn, so it's just a big frat party,
bro. It's a blast, and the Midwestern people are so nice. There's no fights. There's no BS. It's just everybody's having fun.
Yeah, everybody's there to listen to music and have a good time.
We tent camp at that festival. We're there all weekend, and we set up like a compound.
Yeah.
Where it's like we bring up like 20 people to like rotate selling merch for us.
Yeah.
And we just have like a Raised Rowdy like camping.
Dude, I bet that's
for 4 days.
Ball, man. I haven't tent camped in a long time, dude.
I had never tent camped until I went to country concert.
Really?
Actually, I did once. Nikki T made me tent camp, and we tent camped with Ashland Kraft on one of the rivers up here.
That's awesome.
And he was like, "You're gonna learn how to tent camp before country concert, New York boy."
That's awesome, dude. Now, I think the last time I tent camped was in the Outer Banks. We were going on a fishing trip. And it was just like me and a couple buddies, and we just all brought our own tents and just like stayed out on the ocean all night, dude.
Yeah.
Some of the best sleep you'll ever get in your life.
Man, you're so blessed to be from Carolina. Like you get to experience like a little bit of everything, where you have the beautiful beaches, you have a cool city to check out in Charlotte, you have incredible college towns to go to with the
mountains as well,
and the mountains and the countryside. You have small town America, city, beach, college town. You have it all in one beautiful state.
It's wild, man. Yeah, I freaking love North Carolina. I miss it a lot. Like Nashville kind of feels like Charlotte in a way, and I'll be honest with you, I like Nashville a lot more than I like Charlotte. I do not like Charlotte. I don't go down there for nothing. But Kannapolis, where I'm from, like that is always gonna be home.
You still a big racing fan?
I am, man.
Yeah.
I love it so much, and just like being from there. I mean, everybody is like that's what you do. That's Sunday morning, you know. So I'm blessed to be from that kind of town and like that kind of culture. Like it's a really cool racing culture and just cool people.
It's gritty and everybody works really hard for what they have.
They do, man. They do, and they care. Like they care about each other. It's a very like wrap your arms around each other kind of town, and I love it, man.
Yeah, man. What's it been like to represent that town? Because you're a notable guy from that area, and I know there's a lot of racers that come out of there.
I was gonna say I've got to beat Dale Earnhardt and Corey Seager.
Well, you're not. I mean, but I'm saying like to be a country artist, like because obviously, I mean, you have like Luke's from where he's from, and Eric Church is from where he's from, and like you have some big artists that have come out of Carolina, but you're waving that Kannapolis flag proudly.
I am
every night you get out on that stage. Every time you put out a song,
man. Well, I'm proud of the place. You know, like I'm proud to be where I'm from, and nobody will ever take that from me.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. You talk about Corey Seager.
Yeah, dude, ball player. Everybody knew he was going. Like everybody knew that he was going to be a ball player. Like he went to the high school, like one of our rival high schools, like right up the road, and it was.
And he was just hitting. He was just hitting dingers.
Yes, man. Everybody. He was like the kid that would be out there practicing, like well past like coaches already blew the last whistle. You know, like it's like. He was out there till like 9 o'clock at night. His dad's out there just throwing him balls, and he's just hitting. So it was like, yeah, he's on a different level. We shouldn't even like try at this point.
Yeah. Do you think Carolina needs a pro baseball team?
Dude, it'd be cool. I'd like to see Nashville get one first.
That's what I was just going to bring that up.
I was wondering, I'm curious to see if the Stars are actually going to come. I think that'd be sick. But I don't know. Carolina doesn't. They need to figure out the Panthers first. That's what they need to worry about.
The Panthers, because the Hurricanes seem to be very popular.
Well, yeah, the Hurricanes are popular. I wish I was more of a hockey fan. I love going to games, but I know nothing about the sport. Like I've really got into golf this year though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, golf has taken over my life.
Okay.
Well, last year into this year.
Like just watching it on the weekends?
Playing it, watching it, throwing clubs into the water. Yeah, the whole thing.
Where do you like golfing around here?
Hermitage is great.
Okay.
That's a great course. There's one up my way called 12 Stone.
Oh, bro. I used to golf there during COVID.
Yeah.
When it was like $20 to get on the course and they were just happy to have real people there. I've hit so many houses at 12 Stones, bro. I've shanked so many tee shots.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're living on a golf course, you better be prepared for that.
Yeah, like in Florida and in Myrtle Beach, they're smart and they put the big nets up.
Yes.
But 12 Stones, they don't do that.
No.
The houses are just there. And if you got a slice like I do,
buddy.
I'm aiming, if I'm setting up, I'm aiming all the way out there in hopes. Like I'll sacrifice a good 7,500 yards for it to be straight in the fairway versus in somebody's window.
Dude, I'm right there with you. So I get that 100%. I just have one qualm with that course. If they would just like maintain it a little better, I feel like that could be one of the top courses.
Yeah, dude, because it's beautiful. Because you got some like scenic views with some of the tee boxes.
Dude, it's beautiful. Like there's, I think it's like hole 10 or something like that. It's right after a par 3, but it's like this big, like you're like up maybe 300, 400 feet hitting off this cliff, basically down into the fairway on like a big par 5. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Have you been to Chef's Market yet?
No, what's that?
Over near where you're at. It's like an old school like meat and three, but also like a market. It's over there by the Planet Fitness. In Goodlettsville. And
dude, you're like the third person that's told me about this, and I didn't realize.
I found that out through my girlfriend because she's been in town a lot longer than I have. She was married previously and actually used to live in 12 Stones back in the day, so she knows Goodlettsville really well. Yeah. And Chef's Market, if you're especially you being like a longtime Southern boy, like they got some good dude. They got some good stuff in there. Chef's Market, and it's like got the old ladies behind the counter, like. It culture shocked me a little bit being from New York the first time I was in there. Rice Box is good too.
Oh yeah, Rice Box.
Rice Box is solid. Anytime, well, shout out to my little friend in there, Coco, the little lady behind the counter. I pick up food from there so much. She sees my Yankee hat or she goes, "Ray Rowdy." She sees that, she remembers the hat and stuff.
I love that, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's a good area to be.
Oh yeah, man, I love it out there. We moved probably 2 years ago. Just to get outside of town.
Yeah.
My truck got broken into countless times.
Oh, yeah. You were one of the guys I remember seeing the Instagram stories, bro.
It was like every other week. And like
you couldn't even park at the BMI building.
No, you couldn't park anywhere, dude. And like we weren't even downtown. Like I had moved from my spot in Midtown to like kind of East Nashville area.
Yeah.
And it was just like we were in a nice spot, but I mean, it was just like every other week somebody was breaking in looking for guns. They wouldn't even take anything.
No.
Like I just started leaving the door unlocked. I was like, go through it. Like take what you want at this point.
Go through it. I'm not putting my gun in my truck.
Hey, dude, I'm done with it. So I was like, all right, well, we're getting the hell out of here. I can't stand this anymore. So yeah, ever since that, we got out to the country, got some land.
Yeah.
It's been a blessing, dude.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
Like,
and you're right out there by Hendersonville, right out there by the lakes.
Yes.
Like, that's a beautiful spot to
just
be.
got a new boat that I cannot wait to get in the
water. Okay.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna have to get out there. We'll take some of these surf sides out there.
Sounds like a plan.
On that boat, man. What kind of watch you rocking over there?
This one's just
we were geeking out on watches earlier.
Yeah, so I'm a big Omega guy. I love Rolex. Dude, I love Tudor as well. But this Omega Speedmaster was the first like actual watch that I bought myself. And I got it for my, I want to say 25th birthday. I just went in there. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get myself something. And that was the watch I came out with. I just got obsessed with watches out of nowhere. And I guess that's what you do when you start growing up. You get obsessed with watches for a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was my gift to myself.
That's cool. Yeah. I just got this one, this Oris.
Yeah, let me see that thing.
wore us, I believe it's one of their anniversary things, but
That's
it's
sick.
like it's a cool watch. I've never been super into watches either,
That's a
but
good
they sent them
diver.
down to us. Yeah, Nikki T and Kurt got them too. Nick and Kurt's really into watches, but all the Luke Combs guys are. Everyone in the LC family is super into watches and stuff. You got some cool rings on too, brother. You're all jazzed up with stuff.
Yeah, all these are ones that I've found in like very random places. Like this was in Bozeman, Montana. This one was in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. This was actually in Leapers Fork. The Stapletons have a turquoise shop up there.
Oh, no way.
Dude,
I didn't know that.
This one is like from the 1930s.
Wow.
They were kind of giving me the history behind it, and it was like in Morgan's like personal like collection.
Wow.
And I walked in there and it fit like a glove, and I was like, well, I got to take it home. It's
that's
one of the coolest.
sick.
But it's really cool. It kind of looks like a landscape. Like it's got the blue
does,
sky
yeah.
and it's kind of got more green down here. I was like, man, I love that. And this one I just found online, but it's cool.
That's awesome. Do you guys hit like pawn shops and like random spots when you're on the road?
Vintage shops are like my kryptonite. That
Really?
and guitar shops. Like, dude,
Well,
my
guitar makes sense. Like, but yeah,
dude, my wife is over it. She's so over it.
how
God,
many guitars we got at the house?
We're knocking on 50.
Wow.
Yeah, we're knocking on 50 now.
So you have a guitar room, I would assume.
Yeah, like I have a studio at the house. Well, a studio. It's basically like some boxes and then all my guitars and all my gear and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've really, really got down bad on some guitars, but they're in like investments to me. Like I play them, I hold on to them, I keep them safe, and then in turn to maybe one day let go of them and send my kids to college, kind of deal, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, dude. Are there any specific ones that have some like special stories to them?
yeah, my first like big boy guitar that I bought was a 1965 335, and it's like, I mean, beautiful condition. It's checking really nice. It's really cool. I got it from actually Carter's, and I got it on my first ever tour that I ever got, which was with Brad Paisley.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I've got to like have something to commemorate it. It was way too much money that I had at the time.
I forgot you did the Brad tour. What was that experience like? Because he was one of my favorites growing up. Like
Dude,
going to shows.
Yeah, man. It was kind of a weird one. It was the first like he was one of the first tours that came out of the COVID thing, because like we were coming up during COVID kind of deal.
Yeah, that's right.
So it really was kind of different. Like it was some shows like it was like social distance kind of thing. I haven't said that word in a while. I'm glad I haven't.
Yeah, right.
But,
Amen to that.
Yeah, dude. So it was kind of like some were like that, and then others were like amphitheaters that were super cool. But I mean, it was cool to just like have a master class on touring. And his camp is one of those camps that will like really take you under your wing.
Yeah.
And we were idiots. Like we were the dumbest people in the world.
Yeah,
on that tour.
you would never really done it at that level, right?
No, and we also thought we were rock stars. Like we might as well have been the headliners in our mind. We were just like getting obliterated for no reason, because that's what we were like. This is what musicians do. We've seen the movies, you know.
We've seen the movies.
Yeah.
We've seen Spinal Tap.
Exactly. It was like, this is what rock stars do.
That Motley Crue documentary had just come out. We'd seen that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we basically were Motley Crue, like in that movie. It was ridiculous. But Brad's team, they just wrapped their arms around us, man. They let us be the dumb kids on the tour, and man, it was a cool time.
And getting to watch him just rip guitar
Dude,
every
master
night.
class. It was a master class, man. I mean, he is a true talent, from songwriting to guitar playing. I mean, his guitar playing obviously is undeniable, but he really is a hell of a writer. Like I don't really look up to him.
And he's like just a showman.
Yeah,
Like
man.
the big video walls that they have, and like his old music videos from back in the day. I remember watching those on CMT and stuff.
Yeah, man. And dude, he's like, past being a showman, like he is so dialed in. Like I'd made close enough friends with like his monitor tech, and I would like listen to his monitors like while they were playing, because I just kind of wanted to like be in their world a little bit during the show, and like to kind of peel back the curtain a little bit and like hear his mix and hear some of the band mix and hear what's being said on stage, like that people don't get to like really see from being in the crowd. Like I was like, man, this is like, they are dialed in. They know exactly what's coming. They've done it.
It's like wearing a headset at a football game and hearing the offensive coordinator call out.
It really
the
is.
plays.
It really is.
Or you're at the track and you pay for the headphones
Yes.
to tune into the channels.
100%, man. Yeah, I love doing that kind of stuff. Like if I can ever like plug into somebody else's like audio mix or something like that just to hear what's going on, I'm all about it. I love it.
Yeah, man. If you weren't doing music, what do you think you'd be doing?
Probably still selling car parts. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I'd ever left that job. It was a cushy job. It was easy. I made pretty decent money doing it, and I was like, well, I guess I'll stay here forever. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would love to think that I would be doing something else, but I highly doubt it.
just being there at the shop with the guys.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like touring without touring. Like there's still that camaraderie of guys. So like you see them every day, and you're like, hey, it's just hanging with the boys, kind of.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome, brother, man. Now what do we now? We have you just put out No Need for Leaving. Talk to me about that a little bit,
dude. That one is a really cool song. That's very different, and that kind of shows off. Like this record as a whole is going to show off a lot of different aspects of like my influences. And this one's kind of coming from like a blues-ish, like R&B.
I love that, man. I love that.
Yeah, and it's like it was another one with Austin, man. Like I walked in and we were kind of chasing down. I can't remember what kind of vibe we were chasing down or feel we were chasing down, but it just wasn't right. And I was like, man, let's just kind of do like let's like blues it up a little bit. And it was me, him, and I want to say I think it was John Deschus.
Oh,
dude,
I love John Deschus. I love that man.
Yeah, man.
That's a homie.
Great guy, great writer.
Yeah.
And dude, we just sat down and like it just kind of clicked all together. Like we really figured out what we were trying to say and what we were doing. And it was one of those ones where like we wrote it really fast. And usually, sometimes they're not that good when you write them fast, but like sometimes you're like, all right, we gotta hit on us.
Yeah, Deschus is the kind of guy that'll take you to another planet. You know, like him and Ray Tier. Like so I had the two of them on this podcast like probably 2 years ago. I had Ray Tier and Deschus on here together, and just listening to them just go back and forth with all their craziness and chaos, bro.
Ray Tier is a special human being.
Yeah,
in like the best way. Like he truly is like a lost art of a human. Like he is unapologetically himself in a writing room. Like, dude, he brought up a title to us that we wrote, and I love this song. We actually demoed it, called Cricket Wings. And what the hell does that even mean? Like, even when he was saying it, like he came out of the gate like with this little melody that he had, and I was like, what are we gonna write this? Like, how are we gonna write it? And he was like, oh well, it's gonna be like this. And it's like, all right, this dude's on it. And then we just followed his lead. But he's special, man. There's writers like that in town.
Yeah, he was telling the story of when him and Deschus lived in a double wide together. Was it a double wide or a single wide? And they had ducks in their bathtub, and like the ducks would go with them to get the newspaper in the morning.
Damn, I didn't know all that.
Oh, bro, yeah, you got to go back and listen, man. The story of the ratty dishes, as they like to call themselves when they're together, because they have their project too. I don't know if you've heard that. They're like demos that they put out.
No, dude, I didn't know that.
They have a little duo called Ratty Dishes, and it's some of the spaciest out there kind of stuff.
Dude, I've got to go and listen to that.
Because it's just fun, man. So I love to hear that you're in a room with Austin, but then John is in there too. That's so cool, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's so cool. When are we looking at more stuff coming?
Shoot, probably soon. I mean, No Need for Leaving right now is rolling.
Yeah, dude.
Freaking awesome, man.
Dude, how's it feel to be seeing the numbers just going like that, man? Because you've been doing this for a while now, but
I have, but like I've had songs like that before, and then like I had kind of a lull after my second record, and I was like, man, I really got to get another song like that. And then I put that Sad Songs thing out, and I was like, I didn't want to promote it. I was scared of it because it was like so different than anything I'd done. And I was like, well, I'll just do it for me, kind of deal. I wish I'd have promoted it, but now to kind of like start feeling like I'm back is like a really good feeling.
Yeah, man, I don't think you ever really went anywhere. I know I know in your mind and like when it comes like in the picture and in your business and stuff, you took that little break, man. Yeah. But it's like for me, it's like your music's still been there. Like you look at your streams, like you're right around 4 million. You have 4 million people a month listening to your music.
It's wild, man. It's wild.
Like that's crazy. Yeah. Like you're still touring when it's time, when it's so hard for guys to get out there and tour right now.
Like I'll go play to 3 people.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like you have to have that that craziness in your head where you're like, I want to go and I want to play this music for people.
Oh, dude, there's no plan B. I mean, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna fight until I can get into a damn stadium. So,
yeah, man.
Hopefully one day I'll get there,
bro.
I ain't gonna stop fighting.
Bro, you will, man. You will, man. It's undeniable. You've been one of our favorites for a long time, seriously. And thank you for being such a big fan of Nick and I too. Absolutely. With Raise Rowdy. Like it's hard to tell the Raise Rowdy story without a guy like you. Like seriously, like because when I like, and even like this podcast, like you were probably like episode like 50 or 70 something, and now I'm like around 300.
No kidding.
Yeah, dude. Like,
y'all are
and then
cruising.
And then you played some rounds with us back in the day too,
Sure
over
did.
at Live Oak, and you came out for Sam Johnson's tribute night too,
Sure did.
which was special.
Yeah, it was.
You know, man, like you've been a huge part of what we're building with Raised Rowdy, and it's awesome to watch what you're continuing to build. And now you're married and like you're full adulting, bro.
That shit's scary, dude.
Isn't it?
Dude,
Isn't it?
I actually I had kind of a grown-up thought the other day because I got a text from my business manager about taxes. And, like, for the first time, I started understanding what he was saying about taxes. Like, before that, I had no idea what the hell he was
No,
talking
it was
about,
just
what we were claiming. I was like,
it's just
I
something
can handle it.
Some of the business people did. That's what you pay them for.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
was, like, kind of getting it. And I was like, oh, no. Am I old now?
Yeah.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, dude. It is crazy, man. Life starts lifing, but I can't wait for this new record to be coming, man.
Dude, I'm so
And
excited.
I can't wait to get out to a damn show. I'm about to click on the little events thing here.
We're right down the road next week. Or this week.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. What are you doing over at the Ryman?
There's the Caverns.
Oh, the Caverns you got too. Yeah. Have you played the Caverns
I
before?
haven't. Honestly, it's kind of a small room, but I want it for the videos really bad.
Bro, so I've gotten to see quite a few shows down there.
It's a special spot.
First time I went down there was for the Cadillac 3.
Oh, I love it.
Bro, it's like if Red Rocks were a club.
Yes, exactly.
It's if Red Rocks were a club.
Exactly.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Like,
that room is so cool, man. And just to like the cool part about it is I feel like this is why a lot of DJs go there, is like the lights in that room off those rocks, like they're super shiny. So it's kind of like its own light show in there as well. So it's super vibey in there.
That's awesome, man. And then what tour do you got coming up? Because I'm seeing all these like amphitheaters and all
Yeah, that's
that
with
stuff.
Ella.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
How full circle is that?
Dude, it's awesome, man. I love it. Yeah, man. She asked me to be a part of it, and I was like, well, there's no way I'm not doing this.
Yeah,
So-
because Dylan's on that too,
yeah,
right?
Dylan is as well. I can't remember who else is.
How often do you have you gotten asked if you two are related in your life?
Oh, dude, we talk about it quite a
Like
bit.
how often? Because I get asked that, asking if you guys are brothers or cousins. I'm like, no, one's from Carolina, one's from deep
Dude,
South Georgia.
Every time, man. It really is probably like once or twice a month. Like I'll go to a random venue and they'll be like, yeah, I think we got your brother coming through in a couple weeks. I'm like, no, man, we're not related, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's awesome, man. I love that Ella's bringing out like all the folks that kind of came up, like
Without
helped her get to where she is.
Absolutely.
You know, man.
She's a real one, dude. She truly cares about the people around her, and it shows. You know, like she's one of those ones that doesn't forget where she came from.
Yeah, man. And you'll have those big strangers moments too.
Absolutely.
That's gonna be sick.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
rock that crowd,
we're gonna have to get out to some of those.
Do it.
For sure, man. Me and Nick will plan some road trips amidst all of our festivals. I'm doing like 15 festivals this year.
Man,
I'm
you're
hosting.
You're gonna be touring this year as
Yeah,
well.
I gotta watch my voice. I gotta not. As normally, I like to say that festival cigs don't count, and
Yeah.
I'll buy a pack.
Dude.
I'll buy a pack of Marlboro Lights, and then I'll get to day 3 at like tailgate and Tall Boys or country concert, and I'll go to do my stage intros on that Saturday or that Sunday, and I'll be like, ugh, I shouldn't have smoked that second pack.
Dude. Oh my gosh, man. There is nothing like a cigarette after a show.
Yeah,
and
dude.
I've tried to like I try my best to not smoke. And I used to be a smoker. Like I would burn it down. And like it really does mess with my voice, but there is something about a cigarette after you get off stage.
Yeah, bro. And like I was telling you about country concert, we're like in the camping area.
Yes.
So it's like we're sitting in our camping chair. We just got done with the day.
Sitting around a fire, feet up with a Marlboro. Oh,
Bro,
son.
the Marlboro, and my boy Joe's cooking up some glizzies on the Blackstone.
Dude, there's nothing like it, man. There ain't nothing
That's America.
like it. Yeah, it is. That's the American dream right there.
Just ripping a dart at 3 o'clock in the morning when all my homies are blacked out after drinking like 30 cases of the Surfside stuff, man. So, dude, well, I'm super excited for you. 2026 is going to be a huge year for you. And thank you so much for taking the time to come out here and hang with me, man.
Dude. Absolutely.
It means the world. So y'all be sure to go check out our boy Kameron Marlowe. Get out to a show this year and be on the lookout for more new music coming. And if you're going out to the Ella tour, you'll get to see him there. But be on the lookout. Any of the homies out in Texas and you're doing West Coast. I mean, you're all. How many shows do you do on average a year?
I think 365. That's what it feels like. At least. No, I think we do about 100, 110. something like that.
That's a lost art in today's world, man. I want you to know how big of a deal it is that you're doing 100 plus shows. Man, not a lot of artists can say that.
I just something about it, man. Something about being on stage. I never wanted to go away.
Well, as a fan of yours and as a country music fan, I thank you for doing 100 plus shows a year because we need more of that in the world. So for more on us, visit RaiseRide.com. Shout out to our friends from Surfside. No bubbles, no troubles. Going to send you home with some extras of those for you, Jake, and the boys to drink and enjoy. And we will see you next time. For my man Kameron, I'm Matt Burrill. This has been Outside the Round.